Let's now turn attention to another report. The Department of State Services has released the president of the Nigeria Labour Congress, Joe Ajaero. He was released minutes before midnight. Mr. Ajaero who said he was quizzed for several hours, however, said his travel passport was seized by the DSS. Mr. Ajaero was arrested on Monday on his way to the United Kingdom for an official assignment when he was picked up at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja. It came about 1 week after he honored an invitation by the police over an investigation into terrorism financing. For more on this, Head Information Unit of the NLC, Benson Okpa, joins me from Abuja via Zoom. Good to have you join us on TVC News at 1, Mr. Okpa. What exactly have you gathered as the reasons the DSS arrested and detained Joe Ajaero?
First and foremost, Head of Information and Public Affairs, please. Now to your question. The DSS people were acting in defiance of the law establishing them. They were acting in a way and manner that suggests that all they wanted was to intimidate Joe Ajaero and this organization and silence us into permanent solitude. But of course, this is not going to be acceptable to us. And we have let them know in uncertain terms that we will not take this act of lawlessness lying down. So no reason was given for Comrade Joe's arrest at the time of his arrest. No.
All right, but now that Mr. Ajaero has been released, he has also mentioned that his passport was seized. Is that so?
Yes. His passport has been seized, and that is not fair because, you know, the right of every Nigerian to own a passport is a right that no one can take away from them. The late Honorable Justice of the Supreme Court, Justice Emmanuel Ayola, if I recall very well, was the one who gave the judgment directing the state that every Nigerian desiring to own a passport should have one. And to begin to impound passports for the fun of that will run contrary to the letter and spirit or what the learned jurists said or did. He passed on just a few weeks ago, and the state should not behave in this manner. Seizing the passport of Comrade Joe Ajaero, therefore, is an unlawful behavior. It is illegal, it is immoral. Joe Ajaero does not constitute any threat to the interests of this country. If anything, he embodies the sovereignty, the integrity, and the welfare of this nation.
But Mr. Okpa,
that should be treated with respect.
I hear you, Mr. Okpa, but could this be an indication that perhaps Mr. Ajaero has some more questions to answer?
It doesn't necessarily follow. If they want to keep you busy, if the state is interested in you, if a vindictive, malicious, and jittery state is interested in you, they could seize your passport, okay, and make you feel alone. Joe Ajaero is not a criminal, he's not a crook, he's not been associated with any conspiracy connected to this country. It's not been involved in any act of subversion, terrorism financing, all of those cheeky charges, cheeky allegations, not charges, at least. At the moment, at they remain in the realm of your name was mentioned, since he has not been charged in any competent court of law. So they still remain, your name was mentioned. So it's a fine gentleman, a patriotic Nigerian. And no one, no matter how highly, should attempt to besmirch his good name. That would be my response.
All right, Mr. Okpa. Benson Okpa is Head Information and Public Affairs Unit of the NLC. Thank you for talking to us on TVC News at 1.
Thank you very much. I've just told you, Head of Information and Public Affairs.
And Public Affairs.
You still repeat what you said the first time?
I mentioned Public Affairs, Mr. Okpa. Thank you for joining us.